School Car in today's segment. We came all the way down to Freeport to visit Anthony Hira and his 1969 BMW Bavario 3.0. How you doing, Anthony?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
So tell us about this bad boy. How long have you had it?
Well, I have this car approximately 17 years now.
Okay.
And it took me approximately 4 to 5 years to gather back the parts to restore him back to original.
Where does one even go about finding parts for a 1969 BMW?
Well, it takes years to find parts.
So you had to import and some local?
No, I didn't import, no.
All local?
Yeah.
Wow.
I only got 2. Well, there was a deteriorated. You saw that one to the back there.
Yeah.
Well, the windscreen had cracked, and well, it didn't really want much things really, little fine things. But when I get the cars, I take them, what ain't good, I cut it up and I keep and I store it back.
Okay.
And the windscreen had cracked, and it parked up for about 5 years again. So it didn't hit the road much. I bought it with the engine out, gearbox out, but I had got the engine and gearbox. I clean it up. What was good, I keep it into it, and I put what wanted changing, I change it, and I get it running.
You did most of the mechanical work yourself?
Mechanical works.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I guess it's handy to know a little bit about cars before you start a project like restoring an old school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what about the paint job? Who did the paint job for you?
Well, one of my friends did the paint job.
Okay. And what color is this?
It didn't rotten or anything to say, well, it wanted a big paint job, but the paint had flaked up and it didn't really rotten. The car didn't rotten to say, well, it wanted welding and stuff.
Right.
It didn't want it no small welding, like a half-day stuff welding.
So was this the original color?
Yes.
Blue?
Yeah, blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what have you modified and what's original on this car?
Well, I modified the rims to get the rims going, because back in the day when these cars had come, these was the hot rims.
Right.
So I drill over the rims to get it to work properly.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't get it with no front seats, but I get it with the back seat and the upholstery.
Right.
So I ended up putting these 2 Subaru seats I put in there.
All right.
Yeah.
So where you found the car?
Well, actually, a friend of mine's, he just fixed these big tractors that is called the bulldozers.
Yeah.
Right. And this contractor guy, his name is Ian Ramdeen from Diego Martin. He had this car parked up, and they had some tractor that was giving trouble, and my friend fixed the tractor, and he ended up giving him the car, probably as part of the payment, or he bought the car from him.
Nice.
So he ended up taking out the original engine to put a V8 into it. Okay. And when they put the V8 into it, the steering box, they had moved it and put a steering rack. So the car could go straight, but like to come in here, you have to reverse backward and forward about 8 times to come in.
It's
so you get discouraged,
like that, right?
You tell me, you say you're going and cut up the car. So I tell him, I say, well, instead of you cut up the car, let me make it my project.
Right.
He said, well, he really don't want nobody to get this car because he loves the car. But since he know how I just do back a vehicle, he end up giving me for the same price he paid for it.
All right, nice. And what about the engine? What are we looking at here?
Well, it's the original engine. I fixed back and put it back there.
Wow.
Changed back like what was rotten and stuff, but they had it deteriorating on the ground.
So is this a V8 as well?
No, there's an original BMW straight 6.
Straight 6.
Yeah.
So what about specs? You have any idea how fast this thing will go?
No. Well, it will go to 100 Ks in Trinidad.
It'll go the speed limit.
Yeah.
Nice. Renting a vehicle? Come to Save a Lot. We have a wide variety of fuel-efficient cars and SUVs at the most affordable prices. Save a Lot has been providing Trinidad and Tobago with reliable rentals to meet a variety of transportation needs. From one-day rentals to short-term leasing, let Save a Lot get you behind the wheel of a vehicle quickly and affordably, saving you time and money. During these difficult times, we at Vimcut know there are many challenges ahead. But your vehicle shouldn't be one of them. Let our technicians and staff make your vehicle maintenance a breeze. Vimcut is your one-stop service center for all your maintenance needs. Any vehicle, any problem, we will fix it. Stop in today or give us a call at 625-9028 or visit our website at vimcut.com for more information. Vimcut, now open to the public.
Globe Media Limited, a versatile broadcasting and media production company, brings to you dynamic multimedia solutions to cater to all your digital needs. We provide professional multi-camera digital live streaming of your socially distanced event, such as consultations, weddings, and even virtual parties to any social media platform in fine style. The world has ground to a halt, but you don't have to. Call 273-4926 or email tringlobemedia@gmail.com.
Next to the BMW is another beauty. What do we have here?
MGB Roadster.
MGB Roadster. What year is this?
1966.
You love the 60s, boy.
Yeah. Real iron.
1960s. Real iron.
Yeah.
Some guys have, ladies on their calendars. Real men have beautiful cars on their calendars.
Yeah. You can say that again.
This is Ryan, and he's the proud owner of this 1970 Toyota Crown. And I'm about to find out what it's like to ride old school. So every owner and their car has a story.
Yeah.
What's the story with you and this car?
Well, I fell in love with this car 10 years ago. And what made me love this car so much, 1970, an old school like this, the features this car have, I can imagine back then, the kind of ride, the kind of comfort people had in them times.
Right.
And what made me fall in love with it is because I couldn't believe a car so old with so much of features, and I want to restore it and bring it back to show people back then how beautiful this car was.
Exactly.
Now, if you observe this car driving like a new car, and this car drop low, right? This car driving like a normal new car. And what makes this car unique? If you observe, it have all the nickels, all the strips, everything. Some people restore old cars and they don't have all the little details.
Yeah.
This car had all the details when I went to purchase this car.
So all the panels, all the everything, original.
This car came with the original engine. But
and it was running with the original engine?
It was running with the original engine. Nothing wrong with the original engine, but because of the weather and the traffic now, I changed the engine so that the car could be comfortable to drive with the traffic system it have now in Trinidad. It's a 1JZ Turbo VVTi. It was recently installed about 2 months ago. Big up to Kingston. He did a wonderful job in the wiring and installation of the piping and getting the vehicle driving perfect. No vibration. The engine is a Toyota engine that goes with the car, so nothing in crossbreed. Everything's remain Toyota.
Original Toyota.
It's an original Toyota engine. The only reason of changing the engine is to upgrade the car to make it roadworthy for the traffic that we have now.
So what about the inside? This is the original AC, gear lever, everything?
Let me tell you something about the inside, right? Dashboard, seats, everything is original. It just do over, but everything is original. This car in the 1970s never came with air condition. So
Alright.
I installed air condition.
Okay.
Right? From scratch, my cousin did everything. Nicholas did everything and installed the air condition for me. And as you can see, it works like a brand new vehicle.
Yeah. It
The
does.
hood, everything is original. All the visors, everything is original. All this shifter is just how it used to be back then. So we connect the shifters and everything. All these gauges work, and everything here is original. Nothing modified.
Trin Globe Media Limited, a versatile broadcasting and media production company, brings to you dynamic multimedia solutions to cater to all your digital needs. We provide professional multi-camera digital live streaming of your socially distanced event, such as consultations, weddings, and even virtual parties to any social media platform in fine style. The world has ground to a halt, but you don't have to. Call 273-4926 or email tringlobemedia@gmail.com.
Renting a vehicle? Come to Save a Lot. We have a wide variety of fuel-efficient cars and SUVs at the most affordable prices. Save a Lot has been providing Trinidad and Tobago with reliable rentals to meet a variety of transportation needs. From one-day rentals to short-term leasing, let Save a Lot get you behind the wheel of a vehicle quickly and affordably, saving you time and money. During these difficult times, we at Vimcut know there are many challenges ahead, but your vehicle shouldn't be one of them. Let our technicians and staff make your vehicle maintenance a breeze. Vimcut is your one-stop service center for all your maintenance needs. Any vehicle, any problem, we will fix it. Stop in today or give us a call at 625-9028 or visit our website at vimcut.com for more information. Vimcut, now open to the public. If you're going to do an old school project, remember, you are going to have to sacrifice some things and give a little bit more on some things. Don't go cheap. Find a good body, start with a good foundation. Upgrade the things that matters, like the engine, the transmission, the brakes, suspension even. Add seatbelts because safety is important. But other than that, go all original on your parts. And what you'll end up with is something beautiful. As I've spent some time with this car, I realize it's not all perfect. But I don't think an old school car needs to be. After all, it's over 50 years old. And the imperfections is what makes the car special. As a daily driver, mixed emotions. Personally, I would have another car as a backup. Maybe drive this on the weekends. But I think it's the special bond between owner and car that I'm experiencing right now. I want to know the engine, I want to know the parts, I want to know the underbody, I want to know everything about this car. It's a relationship. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Driver and car bonding on the road, having a special moment while driving. And that's what the old school experience is all about. Taking something special and showing it off while driving between the white lines.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
BMW's Mini Cooper can trace its history all the way back to 1957, when the president of the British Motor Corporation Leonard Lord, decided to make a car that not even he knew would end up being one of the most iconic cars that Britain ever made. The original Mini was designed by Alec Izagonis. The idea was to create a compact car that would navigate the busy streets of London, yet comfortable enough for 4 adults, affordable and efficient. The result was the Morris Mini Minor and the Austin 7, which made its debut in 1959. Originally sold under the Morris and Austin nameplates, the Austin Mini and Morris Mini soon became cultural icons during the 60s and 70s. The secret to the Mini's size was the revolutionary engine layout. Izagonis decided to employ a transverse mounted engine, which means the engine was mounted sideways. In addition, he placed the engine at the very front of the car, near the 2 front wheels. The transmission for the car was placed under the engine, and the car was set up as a front-wheel drive. 4-wheel independent suspension with rubber cones made this car ride smooth. And this was a radical change, but the extra weight in the front of the car made it handle like a go-kart. With no transmission tunnel and all the space saved by Izagonis' engine design, one might describe the Mini as being very spacious on the inside. Now, the Cooper name became synonymous with Mini when John Cooper was commissioned to turn the Mini into a rally car for his friend Izagonis, and John Cooper delivered. The result was a Mini Cooper S that won 1964, 1965, 1966 and 67 Monte Carlo Rally. And that's right, I said 1966 because even though they were disqualified that year for some bogus light issues, they still won the race. For 4 decades, the Mini remained untouched with only minor modifications done to it over the years. Other versions of the Mini include the Minivan, not the minivan, but the minivan, the Mini Estate, the Mini Pickup, the Mini Moke, which was developed for military use, but from a Mini, I don't know. And the coolest is the ERA Mini Turbo of 1989. And if you happen to be the lucky owner of a Mini today, the good news is there's still a lot of brand new aftermarket parts available. So I'm here with Simon, who is also the president of the Mini Club Association.
Yes, I'm the president of Trinidad and Tobago Mini Club.
So tell us about the club a little bit.
We were formed back in 2006. It started with a group of guys who loved Minis and who at the time wanted to share parts and knowledge and that sort of thing. And we evolved as we grew. It changed a bit from being a boys club because it was generally men being cars. And it changed to families. We are now 13 years old and growing, continuously growing,
which is awesome because it takes the passion for the car, right, together, but it also takes that passion and spreads it out in the community to do
what it also does. It brings out different ideas because you might have someone else who is into Mini and would like to see the club go a certain way, or would like to see certain things done.
During these difficult times, we at Vimcut know there are many challenges ahead, but your vehicle shouldn't be one of them. Let our technicians and staff make your vehicle maintenance a breeze. Vimcut is your one-stop service center for all your maintenance needs. Any vehicle, any problem, we will fix it. Stop in today or give us a call at 625-9028 or visit our website at vimcut.com for more information. Vimcut, now open to the public. Renting a vehicle? Come to Save a Lot. We have a wide variety of fuel-efficient cars and SUVs at the most affordable prices. Save a Lot has been providing Trinidad and Tobago with reliable rentals to meet a variety of transportation needs. From one-day rentals to short-term leasing, let Save a Lot get you behind the wheel of a vehicle quickly and affordably, saving you time and money.
Globe Media Limited, a versatile broadcasting and media production company, brings to you dynamic multimedia solutions to cater to all your digital needs. We provide professional multi-camera digital live streaming of your socially distanced event, such as consultations, weddings, and even virtual parties to any social media platform in fine style. The world has ground to a halt, but you don't have to. Call 273-4926 or email tringlobemedia@gmail.com.
So what about you personally? Where did your love for Mini start?
I was just starting to do A-levels back at Southeast. Beautiful school, I must say.
Right.
We were driving by, and one of my eyes spotted a green Mini. My brother's, the one my brother is here with, and I couldn't get it out of my mind. We went through the weekend, and all we could think about was that car, because it was such a small car. We would never think big guys like us would like a car like that.
In 1994, BMW acquired the Mini brand and launched a new line of Minis in 2001. Today, the BMW Mini Cooper line has expanded to include different versions of the original design, from the original Mini hardtop to the Mini convertible and the new Mini Clubman. And then in 2008, we got the Countryman and Minis returned to the rally scene. The flagship model of the Mini is the John Cooper Works model, a really, really awesome sports car that hails back to its heritage.
which is pretty helpful when you're in traffic. Trinidad has a lot of traffic. You can go to mid-mode. In mid-mode, that would be comfortable driving, so you're going for a quick drive to the grocery, not too much traffic. And in sport mode, it changes the suspension, gives you a little bit more boost, and you definitely feel the difference in how response and correct and how the car responds to you on the road.
Welcome back to more fun facts on the White Lines. Now on Wednesday the 27th of May 2020, the demerit point system became law in Trinidad and Tobago. So what do we need to know about this demerit point system? Well, let's find out. Arrive Alive has been advocating for quite some time now for better road management and has partnered with the Ministry of Works and Transport to develop what they call a better system to keep TNT's drivers more safe and accountable on the roadways, which is not such a bad thing. Fewer accidents on the road means more drivers going home every day to their friends and families. And whether you are a new or experienced driver, it's important to be aware of the changes to the traffic laws to avoid gaining points on your license. An easy way to keep up to date on what's changing is to download this free booklet, either from the Arrive Alive website or the website of the Ministry of Works and Transportation. But here are the highlights. The demerit point system was designed to encourage drivers to behave safely and responsibly on the roadways. Every driver starts with 0 points on their license and gains points when they violate or break the law. When your points get too high, you may lose your license or be forced to undergo some sort of rehabilitation program in order to get your license back. Again, this new system has gone into effect Wednesday the 27th of May 2020. So how does this whole system work? Demerit points will be added to your license when you pay your ticket, you're convicted in court for a violation, or you fail to pay your ticket in the allotted time given to you. If you fail to pay during your allotted period, you may end up paying more. Every driver starts with 0 points on their license, and points are added to that license when you break the law and can stay on your record for a maximum of 2 years. Too many points on your license could mean disqualification from driving for a specific period of time. For new drivers, over 7 demerit points on your license in less than 12 months from the date your license was issued means back to the drawing board. And it can take you over a year before you are allowed to drive again. For experienced drivers, more than 10 demerit points but less than 14 could mean 6 months disqualification. Over 14 points but less than 20 could mean up to a year's disqualification. Over 20 points could mean up to 2 years disqualification from driving. Failure to surrender your license after being notified by the licensing authority could mean an additional penalty of $5,000 and or further disqualification for up to 1 year. But it's not all doom and gloom. If you lose your license or you're disqualified, you can get it back. If you are asked to surrender your license, do so within the specified time period. Don't make the situation worse by thinking you could evade it. When your disqualification period ends, your points disappear and you start fresh. Your driving license will be reissued to you. Once you complete a driving rehab program, you may also have to retake your test and pay the reissuing fees that apply. It's that simple. The World Health Organization is not only concerned with diseases that impact human health, but also activities that pose a great risk to human life as well. So much so that in 2018, they established some policies and practices that are required to enhance road safety. So while Corona and COVID are the buzzwords of the day, road-related fatalities have taken 1.3 million lives worldwide in 2016 alone. And that's almost the entire population of Trinidad and Tobago. Road safety is no joke, so let's be safe out there. Obey the traffic laws. Matter of fact, obey all the laws. And that's it for today's episode. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time on The White Lines.